Hello my Cancer friends, it's Guiding Halo and this is going to be your Path Towards Enlightenment reading for August. I hope you're all doing well and that these messages find you happy. Alright, let's see what we got going on here for my Cancer friends. Thank you to all those who have liked, shared, and subscribed. I appreciate it more than I can say. And for your support on the channel, for all your beautiful messages. Man, I've answered so many messages and it's been so wonderful connecting with all of you guys. You know? So first out, we have a complex decision, the need to do research, stop procrastinating. So we have some confusion here, it seems. That card has come out every single time in this spot. And the Divine's trying to change your trajectory. So I think a lot of people are starting to sit in the abundance that they've created for themselves, or feel like they are, or they're sitting comfortable. And in sitting in your comfort, a lot of times stagnancy happens. Confused, sitting there wondering what you should do next, wondering what you should tap into. There's going to be some truth coming your way that's knowledge, and it's going to come at you a little on the furious side, I figure. And you might not like it initially, but you're going to realize that it's a change of mind, a change of perspective. And then we have the Four of Swords, which is all about healing. So either you're taking this information to somebody or they're bringing it to you. My Cancer friends, it could be about a Virgo, Taurus, or Capricorn. Oh, we got two cards at the end. You guys could be dealing with the Pisces, my Cancer friends. They got, at the end, they got two cards. They got the end of a phase, start of a new one, and the Emperor. And now I have two cards. I have It's Been a Bloody Battle, and you have the Empress, and I think you're ready just to put down the swords and walk away. That's what it looks like to me. Yep, so this King of Swords, well, maybe you're sitting all up in your head trying to find knowledge. Maybe you're going to take that sword and battle someone for the absolute truth about what's going on, because you've about had enough. You've been sitting here waiting long enough, sitting there building your money, your pentacles, and you're just sick and tired of everything going on in the background. Can't handle it no more. It's like tired of waiting on the world to judge your fate. There's a good line for you. It's part of a song one of my friends wrote. Yep, as it is. Let's get two more cards here, please. So anyways, this truth that comes in, or this truth that you deliver, is going to make you feel better, or it's going to put you in a bit of a time out, my Cancer friends. A time out, maybe taking a vacation, maybe just going into meditation and asking the Divine, what next? Now I've gotten mad. Or I've gone and said something, I've gone and done something, or someone's gone and done something to me, and now I don't know how to handle it necessarily. The Eagle King, you got to think of the big picture, angelic help. You definitely going inward to ask the Divine. The Prison Waif, self-sabotage, poverty, and consciousness. So this is about your abundance, is it? It's about creating abundant life for yourself. So we have the Seven of Cups here, a complex decision, the need to do research, stop procrastinating. So there's something that you're missing. If the Divine wants you to do research and go on about finding out information on stuff, I'm just going to have a sip here. If they want you to stop procrastinating and going about research and finding out the truth of situations, or about a new project you want to start, or whatever that is, it's something you're very emotional about, and perhaps you don't know which cup to pick to put your emotions in. Perhaps there's many, and that's where the confusion lies. There's many possible ways that you could move forward. Perhaps there's many trajectories that you could take, and so it leads to confusion, and then in that confusion procrastination happens. Sitting there pretty, just going about making money, doing your thing, not necessarily doing anything other than focusing on your own life and your trajectory that you're on, then this information comes in at you. If this is you, if this is somebody else, this information's coming at them, and it's going to create some healing. Perhaps someone's going to come in with some fierce information of forgiveness, some fierce information of their understanding of a situation that they've received, and it's going to create healing in the situation. This is the divine nonetheless, my friends, stepping in to change your trajectory. If you've been sitting there, sitting pretty, working on your money, working on your finances, just doing your thing, not putting yourself out there, the divine's coming in to change your trajectory. And this information is going to do that. Now, the reality is here, we've got someone all up in their head. This is a self-imposed prison. This is the kind of prison that you put around yourself when you know there's no need to be there, but it makes you safe not to move forward. It makes you safe not to create an ending or put an end to a certain way you think, or an end to a trajectory you've been on. So this Eight of Swords is about creating a false sense of security and safety for yourself. And the divine is stepping in to change that. Absolutely, the divine is stepping in to change that. Perhaps bringing this person into your life, which is going to make you sit up there in Empress mode. But in order to do so, there has to be healing and there has to be forgiveness here from you. Okay? It's about putting down the swords. All those swords are knowledge and wisdom. It's in things you've used to battle. It's about saying, enough. I've had enough. I want to walk away. I just want it to be finished. Can we just not even do this anymore? I want to move away from rough waters to calm waters. I don't want to deal with the battles anymore. I think perhaps you might be coming into somebody, or they might be coming into you as to how to end this battle, how to actually move into healing. This time out is really going to bring some clarity about this information that's coming to you in a fast way. Oh yeah, it's an entrance. The divine is using somebody to bring information to you in a very fierce entrance into your world. So be prepared for that, my Cancer friends. However, this is going to create a time of trying to figure out what to do next, because it's a hard fought battle already, and it's going to be even more so. So when you're in this mode and you're trying to figure out what happens next, the divine is going to give you some clarity, I believe, and it's going to totally step in and change your trajectory. What you thought was going to be dead forever is no longer going to be dead. This is the divine blowing the trumpet and raising people from the dead. It's raising old things back up in your life that you need to deal with. Not necessarily a person. It could be a thought process. It could be a thing. It could be how you deal with your money, how you make your money. This information coming to you could really help you. Really help you. But it does put you on a new trajectory, which ends up making a person a lot of times all up in their head and not sure now which way to go, because I had everything planned. And when the divine comes in and puts you on a different trajectory, changes everything as you've known it. Stop procrastinating, do the work, put the energy in. When you do that and when you put the energy in, the divine can bring information, because you actually show yourself and you give out the vibration. That's what happens when you study and you do the learning and you try and figure it out. You stop procrastinating. You put out the vibration of I'm ready. When you just sit there and do nothing, the divine still works in the background, absolutely. But when you sit there and do nothing, taking this time out, that's like, the divine will match your energy and give you information while you're taking this time out to actually help you take the time out to change the way your brain process thinks, to change the trajectory of how you see yourself going towards your path of enlightenment. You thought it was one way, but this card right here is the game changer of all game changers. This card, in my opinion, yes, the Tower comes, yes, the Star card comes, but I'm telling you, when the divine makes this decision, it rarely feels good. Okay? It rarely feels good. Because chances are, all the Tower moments you've had, all the whatever moments you had, the divine's brought your way, whatever, la da 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 da. And whoever's dealing with this situation, it may resonate for some and not all. But forever, or for whoever it does resonate with, the divine stepping in here to change your trajectory a lot of times can be a very painful thing. Okay, very painful, because we don't expect it and we don't want it. We already have our plans set out. We already have the way we want to do things, the way we want to move forward. Divine stepping in, actually, it like freaks us out. So we put ourselves in this self-imposed prison, what we feel is a false sense of protection. By doing nothing, we feel we protect ourselves, when in actuality, we don't. We don't protect ourselves at all. All we do is end up causing a bloody battle in our mind about wisdom and knowledge that the divine's trying to bring to us to enlighten us and taking us on a new trajectory. And unless you put down these wands, Empress mode, my friends, is not going to happen. You're not going to find this creative balance in your feminine side. You may have mastered your masculine side, but in this feminine side, you're not going to find that balance until you put down stop the fight. You got to stop the fight, my friends. Move away from rough waters to calm waters. The divine can give you all the opportunities in the world, but you're still the one that's got to hop in the boat and move. You can lead a horse to water, but you can't make him drink. Let's see what else we got here for you guys. Dearest wonderful you, to help you manifest the life for the highest good, we invite you to examine your deepest desires. Imagine all your desires, no matter what kind, like magic seed pods in a basket, glowing with infinite potential. Look closely at each one. Are you afraid that some may bring you too much attention and invite negative reactions from others in change too daunting? Are you afraid to stretch and grow? Let yourself be led forward and let the seeds of positive intentions take to the wind. Your desires count and you are worthy of them. They are essential for co-creating your world. Did you ever consider that when a desire comes from deep within you, it might be spirit moving you to create something beautiful to share with others? Some desires are infused with miraculous powers to move the heart and influence the world in ways you can't possibly know. We know you and love you so deeply and are so happy to support you. I'm saying it while I spray it, apparently. All right, let's look at these two here. That is beautiful. I mean, the divine's here. The divine's got you guys. You know, and this trajectory change the divine's bringing in for you is about you stepping into the power that you know you are. It's time to get off of sitting there and doing nothing. It's time to develop your creative side. If you do, I guarantee you within 6 months, you are going to be shocked. 6 months, that's all it's going to take. You're going to be shocked. I am telling you, it's going to be amazing. I can't wait to hear what's going to happen with the people that decide to actually move on something in 6 months from now. Woot woot! Y'all amaze me anyways. The big picture angel, angelic help. All right. The Eagle King. The Eagle King is a sign that your high destiny is within reach. Ooh, guys. You're on the right path now. Even if you can't see where you're going, the Eagle King soars high above in mountains and valleys of life and is able to see the big picture when you seem to be lost in a bit of a fog. He makes a formidable ally as he takes your prayers up towards the sun. I'm having a hard time reading today. Release them to the divine. They will be answered for the highest good of all. It's a fortunate omen when the Eagle King decides to be your ally. Okay, let's read this one, the Eagle King, card number 12. The Eagle King is a sign that your highest destiny is within reach. You're on the right path now, even if you can't see where you're going. The Eagle King soars high above the mountains and valleys of life and is able to see the big picture. When you seem to be lost in a bit of a fog, he makes a formidable ally as he takes your prayers up toward the sun, releases them to the divine. They will be answered for the highest good of all. It's a fortunate omen when the Eagle King decides to be your ally. That's beautiful. You guys, like, you have so many spirits that love you. And look at this. We have 2 + 1 = 3, and then we have 3 + 1 = 4. So 3 and 4. 1, 2, 3, and then 1. 3 8, 4, 20. A 2 card, 7. You guys will have to look those up, I guess. The Prison Waif, 31. I think that's a lot to do with that card right there. The Prison Waif, card number 31. When the Prison Waif arrives in his realm as your ally, he comes to remind you of the law of paradoxical intent. Your own self-sabotaging thoughts and hidden beliefs are, in fact, preventing you from your highest good. You might believe that you're doing all you can to manifest your reality, but perhaps you're giving it in to thoughts such as the following. I can't do this. I'm unworthy. I'll fail, so why try? I don't deserve this. I'm unlovable. In fact, you're locked in a prison of your own making. That's good news, because it means you have the key to let yourself out. This is a sign that you need to spend some time with yourself, addressing those beliefs that counter your hard work to get ahead. You can change them if you want to. You don't want to stay in prison, do you? Take inventory of your thoughts. Let yourself out of jail and spend a few minutes outdoors in gratitude. It's time to let the sun shine in. That is beautiful. I hope you guys all have a great month. If you'd like to hear the extended reading on this, I know it gets a bit long, you can go ahead to my website. I'll put the link down below. Also, yeah, I charge for the extended reading. It's $1 per minute that I charge, so the cost will be exactly as long as the reading is, okay? Not the beginning part, but just the extended part. All right, I'll talk to you guys later and have a great month.